What's going on, Destinites? My name's Vito. Rise of Iron has been out for quite a bit of time now, but there are still a lot of Guardians that aren't even close to the max light level of 400 yet. Being a Guardian in this predicament myself, I've scoured the internet and have come back with what I believe to be the fastest and best tips to increase your light level in the fastest time possible. To put this video into context, I started playing Rise of Iron seriously about 2 weeks ago, mainly to just PvP with friends. When I started creating videos again, I knew I needed to increase my light as fast as possible. In a week and a half, I leveled up from light level 315 to 375. Now, a quick disclaimer is that I know I'm not level 400 since I just told you I'm light level 375, but I'm going to be executing these tips until I finally reach that max light level of 400 on all 3 characters. Now, depending on which type of player you are, because I know there are mainly 2 different sides of Destiny, the PvP players and the PvE players, one of the first ways I can give you is to start leveling up your character is to start collecting engrams. Like the previous expansions in Destiny, decoding blue or legendary engrams typically have the same or higher light levels than the gear you have on, and that's up to a certain point, unfortunately. When you decode blue engrams, the max light level from what I've seen you can obtain is light level 385. If it drops more, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. But then the more purple engrams you decode, the more you decode, it'll bring you all the way up to light level 400. It all just kind of depends on what light level you are at that current time of decoding the purple engram. The easiest way to farm engrams is by completing the weekly Siva heroic strikes over and over again. Before decoding your engrams at the Cryptarch, remember to have on your highest light level gear for the loot scaling to kick in. And with each decoded engram, check to see if it's higher than the gear you have on now, so all you have to do is just rinse and repeat the process. That segues nicely into the next step on how to level up faster, and that way is to complete the weekly Nightfall and Siva heroic strikes. With the completion of the Nightfall each week, you will receive a skeleton key, which allows you to open up the skeleton chest for a chance at some strike exclusive gear, and a chance to increase your light level. Skeleton keys can also drop from the Siva heroic strikes, but are not guaranteed, and their drop rate is far in between, unfortunately. Grinding out the heroic strikes will give you a healthy amount of blue engrams to decode for a chance at a higher light level gear, or for armor and weapon materials. Also, the more strikes you complete in a row, the higher chance you are of receiving a legendary engram. That's just how Destiny rewards you for completing back-to-back strikes. My advice before starting this step is to find your favorite playlist of tunes, turn them on, and prepare for the monotony of these strikes. They will be getting very tiresome and very monotonous very quickly. You'll be playing them over and over again until your fingers fall off, pretty much. Unfortunately, this is the most effective way that I have found to obtaining better gear. Another way of getting better gear when starting back up is by purchasing items from the Crucible, Faction, and Vanguard Quartermasters. You can buy any type of gear from leg plates to ghost shells for anywhere between 75 to 120 legendary marks. The easiest way to get legendary marks, by the way, is to complete Siva strikes again. Are you picking up a pattern here? Because I definitely am. Destiny really wants you to play their heroic strikes over and over again. The light level for this gear will get you up to 350 in no time. Purchasing items from Xur on the weekends will also get you up to that light level 350 fairly quickly. While we're on the topic of Xur, if you have a lot of strange coins saved up, check to see how much he is selling his heavy ammo synths for. For example, right now he is selling 10 heavy ammo synths for 3 strange coins. If you buy 100 of them or more, you should be guaranteed a level from your faction vendor through the conversion process. Gear from your faction vendor will again be the same light level your current gear is, but usually is an upgrade from what you had before. You can also level up your faction rating with the Vanguard and Crucible Quartermasters with the same result. I would definitely recommend throwing on a Vanguard or a Crucible reputation boost depending on what playlist you're going to be going into, if you know you're going to be playing for quite a bit of time. It will help you level up your factions a lot faster than just grinding them out over and over again. With the introduction of Rise of Iron, Archon Forge has been made a huge engram farm. Think of Archon mode as the Court of Oryx v2. With each level of Siva offering, the more Archon Forge events you complete, the more engrams you will receive, and usually the higher light they will decode at. Now for you PvP Guardians like myself, compete in events like Trials of Osiris and Iron Banner. Reaching Iron Banner Reputation level 3 will give you access to the ability to purchase from Ephrodite. These items will also be light level 350, but the weapons and armor dropping during the actual Iron Banner event will be based on your current light level and can either be the same or upgrades from your current gear. Completing regular Crucible matches as well can be a great resource, but weapons like the IS Luna and the Hopscotch Pilgrim can drop, so you'll definitely have a lot of heavy contending weapons in the Crucible on top of upgrading your light level gear. Last but not least, one of the best ways to instantly get better gear is to do the Wrath of the Machine hard mode raid. You can even do the Wrath of the Machine normal mode raid but those will only drop to a certain light level point. The gear drop from the hard mode, Wrath of the Machine raid, and once you kill Axis, the gear drop from him will be unrivaled from anything else in the game. It's just a bonus that the engrams received from the raid are pretty kick butt as well. If there are any more ways that you can think of for leveling up a character in the fastest way possible, please leave them in the comment section down below. Maybe you'll help out a fellow Guardian. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe for some more FPS videos, and as always, I will see you in the next video.